clear from being dragged in the filth in the land that she walks on. And I believe God is a woman with the fingernails of the lips, the breaths taken by newborns, and tattoos and names of all her children spread throughout her back and forearms. In the body, movie stars can only dream of. I believe God is a woman with the complexion of watching the sunrise, and the elegance of a dove, with blank pupils, white like the way the light shines. So you look into her eyes, it would almost be as if she were blind. But it just makes it easier for her to see past the deception, tongue speak, and listen to the honesty in people's souls, and judge that man for his deeds, the way he lived, and eventually what he died for. And I believe she walks among us, dressed in long black shawls, with hair that reaches down to her feet, and taking the time to sip on Turkish coffee while sitting outside of cafe shops in New York City, watching children running the streets in innocency and knowing just how cold the world is for each day, losing the piece of the innocence that she was once born with. And I believe she has no religion. I believe she relies on faith and not belief systems, while understanding the predicaments that our youth are in. So I believe she walks these corners at night because she knows she has to go to them. And I believe she has a heart big enough to forgive even history's most heinous sins, whether it be the Holocaust or treating Africans, whether it be the government massacres of Iraqis or Palestinians. I believe even she would never find in her heart to confine her children to the evils that they live in. And I believe she's been scarred and butchered by men. I believe she's walked this earth before and has been raped by kings, slave owners, American soldiers, and even jealous boyfriends. So when it comes to Christ, it's only people's ignorance that would ever compare crucifixions. But each lifetime she spent, she remains all the more beautiful, and her wisdom all the more fruitful. And I know she's had way too many conversations with schoolgirls and telling them the ugliness of the world and warning them of men, scriptures, and priests to try to make you believe Eve is the cause for all your natural temptations. And sitting around in campfires and rocking chairs and holding on to towels while teenagers comb her hair and surrounded by convicts and children, the condemned, the innocent, and sharing her words and restoring the faith for those who even have a second to take the time to listen. And I believe she's witnessed the most wickedest things. I believe she's seen her village being raided and burned of natives and spent time in concentration camps and even sat in American embassies watching terrorists leave the premises before the center starts to cave in. And just before the first tower fell, I know she was somewhere in the building. I believe God is a woman that's just lifted way too many holy wars. I believe the one that we're living in right now, which is rehearsed in the last pages, Revelation has marked out for us to witness. I believe she walks among us, dressed in long black shawls with hair that reaches down to her feet. And this type of love for Turkish coffee, like it was the one addiction that got the Lord for a victim. And I believe God is a woman, because if God were a man, somehow I think I lose my faith in him.